Let's go, Grant. Let's stick with you. Who do you have for your disappointing team of the week?
I'm not so much a disappointing team. I'm going right for a player. He was talking a lot of smack last week with season on the line, and Jamar Chase. There's a witness protection program out for you in Kansas City because you didn't show up after the middle of the second quarter in that game.
Are you saying Chase wasn't on the case?
Chase was not on the case. He was definitely not on the case. And Jamar talked a lot of shit before this game, and he didn't back it up. The week he comes back from having a separated shoulder against the Vikings. Chiefs defense, there's no superstars. It's nothing special. L'Jarius Sneed, he's their best, but he's only their best because he has to double team people all the time. And Jamar, that's just not true because every game this year, L'Jarius has been on the other team's one. It's been one-on-one, and he's shut a lot of dudes down. But like I said, just with the season on the line and the smack talk that he's had these last couple of years against the Chiefs, he hasn't backed it up. And I know this goes back to last year, before last year's regular season game. Justin Reed called T. Higgins Higbee because they played the Rams the week before. They were jawing there. Before the AFC title game last year, Willie Gay is saying there's nothing special about the Bengals offense. Jamar called the Chiefs toxic in the offseason. And again, some friendly banter in the NFL, rivalries, we need it. And again, 3 catches for only 41 yards, nothing in the second half. Your season is on the line against a team that you had some success against before. Well, he hasn't scored a touchdown in the last 3 games he's played against the Chiefs. And that continued on Sunday now. He couldn't back it up. L'Jarius shut him down for the most part. And now he's eliminated and his season is over. And we can truly say that Justin Jefferson is the best receiver from LSU in the NFL now.
Mm-hmm. Grant, you enjoyed that a little bit, didn't you?
Oh, it was so much fun. And just to eliminate the Bengals 2 years in a row. T. Higgins had 1 catch. I know he hurt his hamstring, but hey, everyone's hurt this time of the year. For some reason, they went away from Joe Mixon. On a 4th down play, the Bengals decided to not block Willie Gay right up the middle when they should have kicked a field goal. Like Dylan said, this isn't the 2019 Kansas City Chiefs anymore. Coach Taylor, get the field goal, get to 20 points. But no, yeah.
In a sense, that flipped the game. The Chiefs at that point were reeling a little bit. And you could tell that they sold out on that play too. That play did not even stand a chance at all. And that brought Arrowhead back to life. That brought the crowd back into it. And then it wasn't long after that you saw Mahomes hit Rashee Rice that got him into field goal range.
And then it was over.
Yep. But
yes.
Ethan, who do you have for your disappointing team this week?
A team that had very real chance of winning their division, and they shit the bed up in Chicago. I'm going with the Atlanta Falcons. Probably their worst loss of the year. Granted, yes, they have been playing better than the Bears, but they were just terrible. They don't have a quarterback. Heineke's trash. 10 of 29. Like, are you freaking serious? I get it was snowing. I get it's cold. That's awful. 1 TD, 3 picks. The only nice play they had was Algier, whatever his name is, 75-yard screen touchdown. Other than that, I want to say they had less than that would have put them at almost 200 yards. That was almost a quarter of their yards right there. So, not ideal. How many turnovers did they have? I think they had 4 turnovers. Yeah, 4 turnovers. They didn't force a turnover versus the Bears. And in the game you needed to win, that was about as bad a performance as you could really hope for.
Yeah, and I mean the Arthur Smith clock might have struck midnight. I think they might be looking for a new coach. I think you have to at this point, just because he was so religiously said Desmond. They had a chance to go get Lamar Jackson, and they we got Desmond Ridder. He's the guy, and I don't know how that Jackson guy's doing, but is he having a decent year?
He's going to win the MVP.
He's my MVP.
Oh, yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
So, yeah, he's doing just fine. Dylan, his team is 13-3, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, his team is 13-3.
Well, I did just see Odell may have rented out a yacht again, so I'm a little bit
Lamar,
I'm a little bit nervous. Yeah,
do
about
everything
the
in your power to stay away from that yacht. Stay away from the yacht and the crab cakes. For these next 4 weeks, just stay away. Go home, hang out with your mom in South Florida, and just do not go anywhere near that yacht.
Yeah. Well, and my disappointing team is a team that I thought had a good shot to win their division this year, but now it's seems very unlikely that they will even make the playoffs. And that's going to be and I don't want to have to do this because I've liked this team.
Minnesota Vikings.
I've started to like this team a little bit more these last 2 years, but I'm gonna have to bring the name out because that's kind of what they looked like. They looked like the Rainy City Bitch Pigeons.
Oh,
Yeah, against the Steelers team that they played great last week, but there is no reason a backup quarterback should be able to walk into Lumen Field and act like he owns the place. They came out flat. The defense looked like Swiss cheese, and they had a chance to really put the clamps down, give themselves an opportunity to put themselves in the playoffs. And the defense, which has been a problem all year, didn't show up. Ran the ball, gave up 200 yards on the ground.
Are you saying they could have used Jalen Carter?
They could have used Jalen Carter.
Do I get to use that line again?
You do.
Seattle.
Where's all this? This Petty Grant is coming out today. I did not know this existed. This is a little bit. It is fun, isn't it?
This is fun. Maybe it's this New Heights sweatshirt I got on. Maybe I'm feeling a little cocky, a little arrogant like Travis. Who knows? Maybe it's a new year and it's truly a new me.
New year, new Grant. That could be.
That's not how it goes.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. And I'm kind of pissed I didn't forgot to mention it, but I haven't seen you guys since last year, so it's great to see you guys.
This wily son of a bitch here.
That was like one of the few things that got me through the work week last week because Christmas to New Year's, pointless time to work. Nobody wants to be there. Nothing really ever gets accomplished. The only thing that got me through last week was telling customers I was going to see them next year. And this week, really the only thing getting me through the week is telling customers, wow, it's nice to see you. I haven't seen you since last year.
It's the oldest joke in the book, but it's just awesome.
It is. And if you don't like it, get out, leave. See you later. See you never. So,